Hello fellow glue sniffers and sprue snippers, welcome back to Blitzkrieg Model Works. I'm Bob, you know me as Darkla on the forums. How's it going, everybody? So the 75th anniversary Tiger 1 build is done! Yay! Obviously still have to paint, but construction is done, all the PE is on, all the tow cables from Eureka are here, the periscopes from Academy are here, because Tamiyas don't really come with much of anything. So everything's on. Everything's done. This one missing is intentional. Now you notice that only one fender was replaced. The little hinges that you see right in here, there's 4 of them per fender. I lost about 3. So yeah, the other one's like not gonna happen, but this one turned out nice, so that one will be kind of open. I'll probably dust some snow on it. I'm gonna do the winter version. The Eureka tow cables, much nicer than the factory Tamiya ones, although I did have to redo the gun cleaning rods to fit into the ABER photo etch. Sorry for the lighting, I should have bumped these lights out a little bit. No, I don't really want to move too easily. The towing clevis on the back, I wasn't really happy with the stuff that ABER gave me, so I replaced it all with just some evergreen rod and strip, and put the ABER wing nuts on. Really don't care for those. I'm trying to find some place that's got some of the Bronco plastic ones, because they look really nice, a lot better than this. Had to fabricate the convoy light. That's where are we? That little piece there. That doesn't even come in the Tamiya kit. Little bits and pieces. Trying to hold it on the glacis plate so it doesn't go flying off on me. Jack's in place. Fire extinguisher. The hatches will be painted separately. Did a little bit more work to it than I had really intended on when I first started. About the only thing that I didn't replace that I know there's an aftermarket part for is the machine gun barrel. And I just kind of noticed that at the last minute, and then, the heck with it, I'll just throw that in. And then the hatches, for those that haven't seen the other earlier videos. So the square holes will get filled with periscope mount, so that's the driver and radio operator's hatches. This is the loader's hatch. I do have a set of figures coming. Hopefully they'll be here before Christmas, but I can finish everything else. Commander's hatch, really all there is on the outside is just replacing the lift handle with some copper wire, but I did find a picture of the inside, which nobody ever seems to do anything with. And that's that. And I've been working on the wheels a little bit. There have been a couple of washes on there. They're still actually a little bit sticky on the tires. The rest of them are still on the sprue, getting weathered. And I'm not really going to worry about a diorama, at least until the figures show up. But I did find something kind of sort of in the stash. It's a kit I almost finished about 15 years ago. It's an old Tech Mod Russian T-70 scout tank that I had meant to replicate something that was really late war, beat to crap. Fenders are all rotten and beat up. There's not too much to it. Like, there's no photo etch. This is just what you get in the kit from Tech Mod, other than I really thin those fenders down. It has individual track links in the kit. They're glued together. This is the rest of the stuff. So I got to kind of sort all that out, see if I want to do this with this. This has been sitting, like I said, for about 15 years. That's a driver's hatch. And the tracks, considering their age, are actually, these are actually pretty nice little tracks, other than their link and link, which means they come in separate individual links that big. Those are lots of fun to put together. But that's it for now. I got a couple of other projects planned on. I'll be doing this, I'll be painting this probably tonight. It'll be a 50-50 mix of XF60 dark yellow and XF57 buff, and then I'll use XF68 NATO brown as the camo. Let that dry. Put a clear coat, a gloss clear coat, then put decals, which should be really fun to get decals to sit down on this stuff. But I did do a trial. Get this off on the bottom to kind of let you guys see how the rest of the kit's going to look. This is kind of the look that I'm going for. So I just used some stuff. I think this is off their old Tamiya's old Leopard or a Martyr kit, something like that. I just grabbed something out of a box I had kicking around, probably about as old as I am. And it turned out not too bad. Although oddly, I had to use I used every setting solution I had to get this stuff to settle down on the Zimrit. And I ended up having to use, believe it or not, I just kind of dusted on a little bit of Tester's plastic cement. I mean, I didn't like gob it on. It was just like with a size 0 brush, just kind of dab, dab, dab. Okay, let's see what that does. And it snugged it right down after I tried like Tamiya's Mark Fit Strong, Microset, Microsol. I've got, what is it, Mr. Mark Softer from Gunzi, and nothing worked. Nothing really worked to snug those down, but they're really, really old decals too. So I know Tamiya's decals have come a long way, but so that's what I got for now. Hopefully for the next, the painting's going to take a fair bit because of all the, because I got to put on the paint, the camo, then the decals, seal all of that, then weather it a little bit, seal it again, then hairspray it and whitewash it and get that scrubbed off, and hopefully most of this photo etch kind of holds in place, because some of it's, you know, when you really look at some of this stuff, some of it is really flippin' delicate. And I'm really hoping this stuff doesn't come flying off. Because like with that one, I lost the piece, and I thought, well, maybe they would have just tied it up with some mechanics wire or something. So that's it for now, guys. Next update you'll see is painted, weathered. Hopefully I'll do some shots intermediate, and I'll put out a little 10 or 15 minute video on all the various stages of how it looks. Not going to worry about the little T70 here until the figure set for this shows up. I just kind of dug this out. I've been looking for this for a while, actually. So I'll get that all done. I got a couple other projects to go. I'm pretty much done all the... for those that were looking at the Sturmpanther 2 diorama, I finally have a whack of bricks done up, so I can finally get that thing on the go and get that off my plate, because I got people on 3 different websites hounding me, not to mention here, to get that thing done and finishing the figures, which you can see figures are mostly sitting back there for that project. And then I got a couple of something really, shall we say, old-fashioned coming up. Some people might get a kick out of. I'm going to do that one a little bit different than all the others. I'm going to do the project and not release any of the videos till basically the project's done, and then release videos every couple of days so you guys aren't waiting for months and months for stuff. So anyway, that's it for today. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you very much for subscribing and watching. If you've subscribed already, I really do appreciate it. Hit the like. It really helps the channel. It actually helps more people get access to it. YouTube kind of throws the videos around a little bit more if there's more likes. So see you again shortly, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.